on live on YouTube, and the webinars has started, right? I mean, that's because there was no button or anything that we would be seeing at our end. So
I'm sorry, I didn't get the last part.
So it's just started, right? So I think just 2 minutes before you said the webinar hasn't started because you meant the live YouTube webinar. The webinar has started, right? I mean, that's...
Yes, now it's live. Now people can see
there
live.
Was no button or anything that
I will just... I'm sorry, I didn't get the last part.
So it's just started, right? So I think just 2 minutes before you said the webinar. Yes, I mute me on YouTube. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I can see. Yeah.
You can see it on the phone, right? Barsha, it's on your phone as well. Just confirm if you can see it. Okay, so irrespective we go live or not, like irrespective we start the webinar or not, it does go live.
Mm-hmm. And so that's exactly what I was asking. So when you say start webinar, as panelists, what changes here? Like, what is the view that we will see?
Yeah, so nothing. It's not going to be different. So what I'll do now is, so now I have the screen open. I will start the webinar, okay, and I'll just see how does it look on for an attendee.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Recording started. The panelists won't see any other view. We're just telling them 3, 2, 1. Webinar is starting now. That's it, right? Okay. Mm-hmm.
And okay, weird.
So you will be taking care of the.
This is how. Okay, let me just screen verification.
Yep. This is good.
Is current screen frozen?
Oh. Maybe. Karan, you still here?
Is it because he attended? I mean, he is attending the webinar as an attendee.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, he says
Okay.
network issue. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Karan. Okay, the panelists and then panelists and attendees. Okay, so now I can view both of us. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if there are only 2 panelists, that's when we can be side by side. At least that's the view that I'm seeing here. What view do you see? Is it next to each other or?
Yeah, next.
No, on the screen right now.
On the
screen, like here, not on your phone, the screen.
Oh, it's you on the spotlight. And
oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Now I can see you in the spotlight and both of us in the
okay, so Karan,
spotlight video.
Okay, so Karan has raised a hand and I will allow him.
Now.
Hi, so network issues.
No worries.
I have to be very careful with this. So I'll have the router inside.
Oh, okay. And what's with the attendee? So I allowed the attendee to Come on to
Right, so,
this.
yeah, so it's asking me to, the host would like you to speak, stay muted or unmute.
And what about the video? Do you want to switch on the video?
No, it does not give me an option to unmute. Sorry, turn on my video here.
Okay. Maybe there's a setting where
So it does not give me. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't give me an option to turn on my video here.
Okay, and selectively we can't. Do you want to check any setting in the backend?
Yeah,
them to
go back to the
Mhm.
live if it's working. Yeah. So on the live, it's coming along well. Live, it has like two people next to each other. So it's basically the live will show the view what I have next to it.
So right now, how are you seeing? Are you seeing 4 blocks or just Varsha and me?
So right now, if you go to the same link, so right now on YouTube, I can see 3 blocks because Karan as attendee, his camera is off.
Of course. Okay.
He's
okay.
not.
So do you want to switch off your camera for a second, Karan, so that me and Varsha, if we see as panelists on YouTube, I think it'll just be.
And the spotlight video is changing whosoever is speaking. Is it happening for each of us? Or for me, it's whenever VT is speaking, he's in the spotlight.
Yeah, because your view, so on right at the top, if you click the view and go to gallery,
Okay.
you will see all 4, right? And if you don't do that, if it's just speaker, that's when it's. Okay. Let's give it another minute.
Yeah, so in my screen, it has changed. It's only you now. On YouTube, I can see only both of you because my video is off.
Okay.
So we can ask Rondu when he's not speaking, he can switch off his camera.
That's on YouTube though.
Yeah.
But as an attendee, what are you seeing, Karan?
As an attendee, it's Spot.
Okay.
Here.
So as an attendee, I think it will still show.
It's still Spotlight, but there should be a way I should be able to. I'm not too sure. I'm not too comfortable with Zoom on my phone. No, there is no way I can change the view. No, it's Spotlight.
It is Spotlight. Okay. So basically on YouTube, we'll have a view where we're next to each other. But but on attendees, this thing, I think it'll be Spotlight or whatever view a person has switched on, right?
Yeah. Varsha, say something?
Yeah, that's how it was last time also.
Yeah, it has gone that.
And when you say Spotlight, so is it just a regular this thing, whoever speaks, it just spotlights them? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Automatically sometimes, and sometimes you have to do it manually.
Oh, how do we do it manually?
He just did it.
So now Varsha is Spotlight for good. Now, if I go on YouTube, I'll just check what's happening on YouTube. Okay, so on YouTube, if I spotlight someone, it will change. So now only Varsha is seen on YouTube.
Okay. So we'll continue to do that then. Let's not experiment, a day or two before. This thing, it is what it is, right? If we do that, because again, if we don't do the spotlight, then what happens is even if you switch off the camera, I mean here, this view, not the YouTube view, you'll still see someone who is not, switched on his video, the panelist, right? So let's leave it at So let's leave it at spotlight, because if let's say we are all in a different view, grid view, right, gallery view, then even if a panelist switches off their video, I'll still see them here on screen, right? YouTube, it's a different view, but here, I think I can still see someone if you switch it off, right? So
Yes, but only if they are speaking.
what is that?
Only if they're speaking, that's when they come in the spotlight, right?
No. So spotlight is fine, but if we don't do spotlight, and if we just continue to do whatever we're currently doing, then I don't think that. So let's continue with spotlight.
So yeah, so there are two things. One is auto spotlight, and one is manually we do it.
Yeah, both ways it has to be spotlight. So if it auto spotlight doesn't work, you jump in and manually spotlight.
Yes.
Right. So that is what we'll do, because yesterday what we were thinking was, is there a way to have both panelists next to each other? Can we make that happen? So that is not happening here, right? At least here on the webinar, it's happening here on YouTube, right? If you switch off. So
yes. It depends on my view, actually, how I change the view here.
Exactly. So let's say you change your view to a gallery view. What happens if
so I've just changed it to gallery.
Yeah, just change it to gallery, and then if I switch off my video, is it just you and Varsha that will show up?
Yes, that's how it should be.
I'll just switch off my video and let's chat.
It's just me and Karan.
Okay, so you don't see me or attendee or anybody. No, not the video, Varsha, just the entire screen. What is it that you're seeing?
I see Karan and I next to each other, and you in the spotlight now. I mean, without the video.
Okay, and okay.
Are you?
View is different.
This is the view what the panels will see.
Correct.
Right. So if I go on YouTube now, on YouTube it's only Varsha and I, next to each other.
Yeah, which is
fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what you. Okay, so let's keep it simple then. YouTube is fine. It is streaming. So that's a good and nice to have, because we'll have people joining in through that link, right? So that's good. But our main attendees are here. They are using their phone, they're using their laptop, right? Streaming on YouTube is an extra that people can share with public. And if someone, would like to share, they would just jump in and watch. But here people would be attending, right? So they'll use their phone or their laptop to join this webinar. I think that is where we should focus on. And I think Spotlight might be the easiest and less confusing, and right? So let's continue to do the Spotlight mode. So Karan, if you put Spotlight as a host, can you just make all of our settings to be Spotlight, or it has to be me that needs to jump in and do that view?
No, so as a host, I will be able to change the Spotlight.
Okay, so for example, I am now talking. Can you put me on Spotlight?
No, right now, no, because you are the host. I'll just take back the host.
Okay. Host as in panelist or a host?
No, I was actually trying to make some, like I was trying something else. So I made you the host.
Okay. So maybe.
Can you make me the host again, Vijender? You are the host right now. Okay, I can reclaim host. Okay, I'm the host now. So I have to make you on. You have to bring you on Spotlight, right?
Spotlight, yeah.
Yeah, you
okay.
are.
That's it. That's all. So let's just keep it at this, right? So either it happens automatically, or we manually do it.
Perfect.
Let's just leave it at that, right? Yeah. Now we need to figure out the attendee piece. How do we do that? Because we do have 4 students who have said yes. So now how do we bring them in? Do you want to go and look at the settings?
So they can join us as an attendee. We can share the link with them to join us.
They have, of course,
registered
and they will sign up. Yeah,
and the way I joined in, I was raising my hand. See, they raise their hand, and then we allow them to talk.
No, but we want them the video. That's what Rontu said.
Right.
So for
Okay.
that, we
So
have
let me, I will make you the host again, Vijender, and let me
Okay.
log off from here.
Yeah.
And let me join back from my own computer as
Mhm.
an attendee.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just do that.
Yeah, I think that might work. And then what I'll also do is I'm just going to the Zoom settings just in case there is something that
I'll be back as an attendee. Just give me.
Okay, great. See you in a bit. Okay, so
What are we trying to do here?
okay, so what we're trying to do, Varsha, is we want an attendee, let's say Karan, he joins in, right? And allowed to talk.
Hi. So I don't have the option to turn on my camera.
Video, right? Yeah, yeah. So I think what we can do is
Vijender, as a host, can you change the view to gallery, or it's still gallery for you?
I just did a gallery view for myself.
Varsha, say something.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, now it has changed.
Yeah, I just changed the attendee view to gallery, and I can also change the attendee view to be the speaker view. So now what are you seeing? You're seeing the speaker view, right?
Perfect. Perfect.
There are three ways attendee view is: follow host's view, speaker view, gallery view. So we can control attendee view.
Yes. So because for a while, even on my phone, I could see both of you together. So I guess we do that. We make it as gallery view for the attendees as well, where it looks like and then we don't have to worry about spotlight. Let two people talk or three people talk, even if there are three of them so maybe even then it will work out.
So no, but now because it's just me and Varsha, that's why you're seeing just two of us there. So what if there is a third panelist?
Let me
see someone who switched off their camera.
Not really. Just turn on the gallery view for the attendee, and I'll join back as a host. Okay, I'm joining back as a host.
And you also are looking at as an attendee from the other side.
Yeah. I have it on my phone as well.
Yeah,
So
let's do that.
Both on my phone and my laptop, it's gallery view. I'll log out from the laptop and I'll join as a host.
Yes, do that, and then let's see. So Varsha, basically what we're doing is we have 4 students, 2 incoming, 2 current students, and we have of course given them an opportunity to come in and ask a question live. So, they'll send us their questions in advance. So, I mean, we can share it with Rontu. And that's where we're saying if someone raises their hand and we know that this is the person that is going to ask the question, how do we bring that person into this conversation?
Okay.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. So let's say Rontu has joined and his camera is off. So as an attendee, I can see only 2 people.
Okay.
Now, once I turn on the camera, that's when I can see 3.
Okay. And if we switch off your camera, let me switch off my camera for a second. Okay, that is it. And this has nothing to do with your view, right? It is just...
This is, you have given me the access to my view. Like you have...
Okay, I mean, you are the host, so you have given the access, right? So if you go back to your host view settings on the top, what do you see under attendee view? You're the host now, right? Or no?
Yes. How did you change that, VT? Where did
if you go to the view on the right, at the top, and click view, you'll see 2. There's
Speaker gallery, right?
No, there should be another one.
Top right.
Yeah, I did you are the host. So when you gave me host access, I saw 6 settings. So speaker, gallery, which is my view, full screen.
Okay. So it's there in the participant for me. The same thing. It's there in this participant. Attendee.
Yeah, participants view.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Attendee video layout. So gallery views, active speaker view, follow host view. So you want me to change it to? speaking.
What is it right now?
It's gallery view now.
Okay. So if it's gallery view and I switch off my camera, it's only you and Varsha, correct?
As an attendee, no, actually. Wait, just. So I see you as the host. I actually see you as like one of the panel there, but your microphone is on. So because sorry, you are on the spotlight as well. Let me remove the spotlight. Yes, you are on the spotlight. That's the reason I could see.
Okay, so now you can only see yourself and Varsha. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what if I switch on the video now?
I can see 3.
3, and then I switch off, it'll just be 2.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, and let's remember this, like, when does this happen, right? So what is the setting that makes it happen? So it's gallery view for attendee. Is that correct? And switch off the spotlight. Those are the 2 ways. Those are the 2 settings or clicks that you need to make this happen, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And can you put me on spotlight just for a second to see what happens as a result?
So let's say your camera is off, but if I put you on spotlight.
And if I start speaking or participating, then
turn on your camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you turn on your camera, only then I can put you on spotlight.
Okay.
The camera is off, I won't be able to.
Okay, so I switch off my camera now.
And you are on spotlight still.
And now you'll have to just remove me from spotlight to see just you and Varsha, correct?
You remove you from spotlight.
Yeah. Okay. And now you'll just see. Okay. And this is exactly what we need to do.
Right.
For when these guys are talking to each other. Yeah. And we'll have to explain. I mean, not even explain. We just tell Rontu that when they're talking, let's switch off so that this is the view that we will see. And it will be a typical fireside chat where they can see both. Okay. So spotlight needs to be switched off and attendee view should be gallery.
Gallery. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, that is good. Now we need to figure out the whole video thing. Participants. I'm just looking at the settings in the back end. Webinar options, Q&A. There is nowhere. Host and panelists are the only 2 people that have the video setting, and that's the only seeing here. Okay, let me go back to, so I'm just logged into that SSB and I'm trying to see make the video. Registration settings, but that's just registration settings. Registration required, approval automatically, options. No. No email settings, no branding, Q&A. Answer questions, attendee can vote, more, integration, live streaming. Okay, so I don't see any setting in the back end. Okay.
Regarding
the video for attendees, like can we allow
turn on?
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible in a webinar set. That was the only thing I was really not sure of.
Correct.
We spoke, but then yes, you can ask them to unmute, but there is no way that they can turn on the camera.
Right? Okay. So we'll have to
because it gives me 2 options. If you actually go on a meeting setup, it gives you an option for turning on the camera for the host and the attendee. But when you go in a webinar setup, it gives you an option to turn on the video for host as well as the panelist.
Correct. It's just the host and panelist. Yeah. So then it is what it is. We just bring them in and they can just use the audio and ask the question. Okay.
Perfect.
And I'll send you their names and I'm just waiting for them to send me their questions. 1 or 2 questions, just 1 question for the most part. So, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else that we need to discuss? We're okay, right? YouTube is going well. We will just we'll send them panelists the links, and then the spotlight is not what we're doing, gallery view, and yeah, that's it, I guess. Okay.
Make sure that you delete the YouTube video after this.
Sorry.
Just make sure you delete the YouTube video and in this video recording.
It's on my personal YouTube channel right now. We are live on my personal YouTube
So
channel.
whenever he misses us, he'll just watch this video. Right? Okay, great.
Please go like, subscribe, and comment.
Ting, ting. Bell icon. Anyways, I got to go.
Perfect.
You guys, so we'll send that invite today itself, Karan, because
I'll do that.
you saw that email from him at midnight yesterday, I guess, that we will be sending the meeting invite and stuff. So we just do it, they'll be happy. And then tomorrow I'll just email Rontu about the Q&A, right? Questions and stuff. So we'll have 4 students or maybe 3. Just